Hey you guys, alright, so today we're doing empties, okay? One of my favorite types of videos. I think it is helpful, it's real, it's the best reviews I think you're ever gonna get when someone's actually used up something. It is satisfying to see, for me, like products that I've used up. My eye just started twitching. Can you see that? I think I'm alright, okay. Jeez. Okay, if I have a twitch, just don't be alarmed. Okay, listen. So many good things. I always feel like this is just one of those ongoing videos that I've always done since I started my channel, but it's something that I not forget about, but it sneaks up on me, and then I feel like, dang, like I have a lot, and I don't feel like, you know, that much time has passed. Okay, whatever, but it's satisfying. I love it. And last time I did it, I remember telling you guys that I took all of my things out and sat them on here and organized them by like category, and I was like, that was so helpful. Listen, I get it, but I'm just not gonna take my own advice. I'm just gonna be spontaneous and pull out of the bag and whatever, we're just gonna go for it. It is, to me, the very best way to see what people are actually using, actually liking, actually repurchasing. There's no fudging, and I see a lot of fudging, and I'm not with the fudging. So let me show you guys what I'm wearing before we get started. This is the necklace that I wore with that pretty pink jumpsuit in my last video, and I was like, you know, I like doing something like this with a top that might be a little more casual, or that jumpsuit which was a little more like boho, or, you know, I wouldn't necessarily wear this with like a skin tight top or something super like, you know, I just love it. I think there's so many different ways to make it look good. And then so I have that. These earrings are just so light, like I can't even tell they're on. That's what I like. They're simple, they stay put. I remember I had a pair of these earrings one time that were like these, you know, through earrings, and I would look in the mirror throughout the day and they would be like halfway out. These don't do that. I don't know if it's the size of them or if it's just the angle of them, but they really stay put. And then I have my little earrings in my second haul that I will link to as well from the set that I'm just obsessed with. This top, you guys, is just something that whoa, am I running over here? When I film in here, I put like my robe on the floor, dirty towels on the floor, I know, whatever, just to like soak up the sound so that we don't echo, okay? It's very professional around here, so I'm like stepping all over everything. But this top, y'all, it doesn't like necessarily look like anything super special, but it's just one of those Henley tops that's so simple. You can tie it, you can put it on with, you know, some cuter like, you know, like tighter jeans, leggings, shorts, whatever you want. I just think that it's just one of those like must-have types of tops, and then put it on with a necklace like this and it doesn't look boring. Do you know what I'm saying? These are a pair of jeans from my last video that I really, really love, and I will put, I'll post some photos on my Instagram, and then also on my like to know it of some different outfits with these. So really, really cute. They're so stretchy. It's so hard to get into like wearing jeans again. In my last video, I shared so many good jeans, right? Comfortable ones. But I just feel, I've always really loved leggings and whatever anyways, but I feel like over the last year, we've all been much more into just things that we wear around the house, sweatpants, leggings, comfy pants. And so putting a pair of jeans back on that have no stretch is torture, and, or just ones that aren't comfortable. So my last video, I showed you guys a lot of really good ones. This is a good comfy pair. And, oh, and I mentioned my like to know it, okay. Y'all, I always get questions about that. When people start using it, I think I have like 28,000 followers on there, whatever. It's amazing. I post things on Instagram all the time. Some of my photos I'll post there that I am posting to like to know it. But it's just so easy if you like Instagram. And I see people that just, you know, you don't really see people that don't get it much anymore, because once people actually do it, they realize, oh my gosh, this is so easy. And I was one of those people too, like, you know, I posted to it as like a creator, but I never used it, and I love it, okay? I've just been loving it. You download the app, it's free, like to know it. Such a good app. Like, it's just, I feel like it's like getting better and better, like they're making, you know, whatever. So follow me, follow whoever you like to follow on Instagram for style or for whatever, right? Follow people, and then when you open that app, it's literally like your Instagram feed, but under every picture, it's the items that you can link to, because Instagram doesn't have the capability to link under. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just perfect, and I really like it. So it's just the perfect way to get info about style stuff, which is what a lot of you are here for, or whatever. So follow me on there. My name is Makeup by Tiffany D, just like it is everywhere. And follow and join us there, because it's really fun. I'll never stop posting on Instagram, obviously. But what's fun about Like to Know It is like, okay, on my Instagram, I may not want to post 17 pictures a day of different outfit iterations that I posted maybe in that last video. I might just post one that I really liked, or just what I'm really wearing that day, or you know what I'm saying, or just little pictures around my house that might not be perfect looking, but it's an item that I want to share with you. Do you know what I'm saying? I can post it to the Like to Know It app, super simple, as you know what I mean, and it's all there because I know that's what you guys like, and that's what you're there for. So follow me there. Also on Instagram, you know, I do post a lot of stuff there, but I'm going to post a picture. I'm going to post some more things about these jeans and just outfits in general, so just follow me there. Okay, let's get into this, you guys. And grab this necklace if you can. This is such a good one. And I've been loving it, okay? I've been loving everything by this brand. It's so good. We're gonna go through this. First thing I see, well, I pulled out some lotion. We'll talk about that in a second. This, you guys, is something that I have repurchased. It's the Eyelid Lift Serum by Pericone. Guys, this is something that I have repurchased again and again. I do have a brand new one. Not all eye creams, if you didn't know this, are formulated to be used. Ooh, I have a little mascara speck up here, okay? Some of them are just for below your eyes. Some of them, you know, if your eyes are getting sensitive or whatever, it could be because your eye cream is creeping, and that's not, you know, you can have really bad issues with your tear ducts. If you have under eye puffiness, it could be your eye cream settling and clogging things. It's gross. This I like because it's made for this area right here, which for me gets dry and crepey, okay? And that is an area that as you get older is common to sag. I have very like open, like a large eye space, so that's good. But when you start aging and you're someone like myself, that starts creeping and it is very apparent, and I really want to keep that area tight and moisturized just like the rest of my face. And it does just what it says. It's so great. I use it every morning and night on clean skin. I just put a tiny little bit and I just tap it in. Makeup goes perfectly over it. It's silky, it's beautiful. This is a product you should invest in. It's so worth it. Okay, body lotions, y'all. Something that I go through often because I use body lotion every day. This Colleen Rothschild, the Tahitian Mcevoy body butter, and the vanilla honey. And then she has another one. She has a set, like a trio set that I would love, that I really would love to get. But I've been really just wanting, I mean, if I had this is like all I would use. I love this, but you know, I'm really trying to use a lot of this stuff that I have, and that has been really nice. This smells heavenly. It is amazing. It's such a good body butter. And then right after that, I got this. My friend loves this, the Trish Mcevoy Blackberry Vanilla. My friend Jen, L&M, she raves about this stuff, and I'll say I liked it. You don't get a whole lot. It's beautiful. It was a little too lemony for me. It was weird. I didn't really smell the blackberry vanilla. It was very lemony, but the product is just gorgeous and beautiful, so I can see why she likes it. But what I have been obsessed with, I think this is like my second or third pump one like this. I think I talked about this in my last Empties. The Kylie Coconut Body Lotion. I describe the scent as like a bougie Hawaiian tropic scent. It's not a sickening coconut. It smells like a real coconut scent, but like a good one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like yummy. And they did change the packaging, which I'm glad, because I'm not like a person that's like, oh, I'm gonna cut into this product to get more. I did when this was done, and there was so much left in it that the thing didn't get. But this stuff is amazing, but they did change the packaging to tubes. And it's not just the scent. This feels so good. I used it on Olivia. The ingredients are good, but it's thick, but it isn't greasy. It absorbs really well, and your skin looks really pretty and glowy when you use it. So I love that. I'm gonna use that all summer, and then also go back to my coconut oil by Herbivore. I love that. I also used a Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar body lotion. And you know, these body lotions are good by Bath & Body Works. I like them. Okay, what else? And I might have another lotion-y thing at some point in here. What are we gonna talk about next? Okay, my under eye concealer, you guys. The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. This one it's the best under eye concealer. The more I use it, the more I just fall in love with it. I did repurchase another one, and I'm in shade 2. Oh, another lotion. This is a shower gel, the Freesia. It's my favorite scent. I just absolutely love that old scent. The Lacitan Lavender Bath Bubbles. I had these years ago, and I remembered when I repurchased it why maybe I hadn't repurchased it in a while. They go so fast, and Olivia is the one, honestly, that used that the most. She loves the way that smells, so I probably will repurchase it and maybe just use a little less of it each time, because I think we just use way too much of it. My Ritual vitamins, I have been using these since before they were sponsored on every single podcast that you ever heard. You know, years ago. I did gummy vitamins for a while, which I liked, and I paused these. But I have been very constant about these. They're great. I'll link to them. I love those. I think I feel good when I take them. I look forward to taking them. Again, like I said, this is not sponsored. And I say that when, you know, I talk about a product that you see is just so heavily sponsored and whatever, but I really do like it. 3 of my anti-bac. Love these. I'm convinced this is what keeps my skin clear. I can use any skin care, but as long as I use this, I'm good. It's a benzoyl peroxide cream. If you notice any drying when you use it the first time, you know, it's something that you do have to work up to. You're not always gonna have that. I can use it twice a day, my skin's fine, and it honestly makes my skin feel really good. But you won't get those like clogged pores, no milia, no blackheads. It's just a magic product. These are 2. The Max Complexion Correction Pads. I prefer the Colleen Rothschild Blue Agave pads. Maybe this was an older one, because I think I had like maybe half of one when I really started loving those. They're kind of the same vibe. These have more alcohol, but they're still good, but I prefer the Colleen Rothschild ones. But if you're very breakout prone, I would say go with the Peter Thomas Roth. Some hair stuff, you guys. I have an Empty Quench and Shine Restorative Shampoo by Colleen. I'm telling you, best shampoo ever. I feel like my hair's gotten so much healthier. Granted, just because I haven't been coloring it for a couple years. It's growing out. The blonde, my old blonde, is probably right at the bottom, you know, which was so damaged just from the bleaching and stuff. But my hair is so shiny, and it's just really healthy with it. I have 2 of the, I just used the last bit of this one today. The conditioners, which I love because it is called a Quench and Shine Restorative Mask. And I love that this is considered her everyday conditioner as a part of her line. Don't use much of it. When you want a more intense like thing, I'll put it all over and just really let it sit there. Really concentrate on my ends. But daily, use just a tiny bit, you know? And it's so good, because I prefer a deep conditioner anyways. But yeah, I'm like so stocked on those. First of all, when I've done, you know, videos with her and stuff over the years, which I've been talking about her brand since it literally began, you know, I do receive like PR boxes from her, so she has sent me those over the years. But when she did the Black Friday, I think it was 30 or 40% off, I bought like 5 of them. So I really, really like those. Okay, the Chanel Anti-Pollution Cleansing Oil. This sort of replaced my Bosch and Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil. I prefer this. This is such a good one. At the end of the day, don't put water on your face yet. I would take my makeup off right now. I would just put this in my hand and, you know, go to town. Love that. And then, you know, it rinses off, then you wash your face with your face wash. I really like Colleen's cleansing balm as well. Takes a little longer to use. You know, you use the muslin cloth. I feel like my face feels very comfortable after that. But the Chanel, if you're looking for a good oil product, so good. I love that. My Lancer Method polish for oily and congested skin. I use that at night only. Went back to a foam. And y'all know, okay, so the Kylie Skin stuff, I've been kind of like dabbling, you know, I try things here and there, the lotion I just love. But I picked this up because I was like, oh, you know, foaming face wash, whatever. First of all, it really changed colors when I first got it. You know, some products do that. It doesn't affect the effectiveness, but I was shocked at how dark it did get. I have no lights on in my bathroom right now other than, you know, we don't have, well, we have like the chandelier, but I never really turn it on. I rarely turn it on. But you could see how much natural light this room gets. We've got a skylight, a giant window above that. It's a very big room. I get a lot of natural light in here. So yes, natural light is going to hit products. Maybe that's why it changed so much. But I will say it's a good foaming face wash. I wasn't super impressed with it. I felt like it was similar to one you could grab at the drugstore or whatever, which fine. But if you want a foaming face wash, you guys have seen me talk about this before. I have repurchased this, and that's what I've been using lately. The Natura Bissé Oxygen Mousse Fresh Foaming Cleanser for all skin types. I feel like this actually does keep my skin very clean, very clear. And I really like it. I like that it has good ingredients, the oxygen, whatever, kind of helps with that. Something, and I'm gonna talk about a few things that I didn't like in a second, but just quickly, my deodorant, this is, y'all have known I've been talking about this for years and years and years. I think I started using these maybe 6 or 7 years ago. Tried all different natural deodorants. This is it. So many natural deodorants irritate me because of the baking soda, because of the natural oils. This one is so good. The vanilla coconut really keeps me fresh, and I really love the scent. Okay, the HA5, the Skin Medica Rejuvenating Hydrator. This is, Skin Medica is a company, it's clinical skincare. It is made by, I believe, Allergan, who produces like Botox and Juvederm and all that. But they make this, okay? Now, I tried this the first time at the office that I go to for my injectables or whatever. You know, they sell this line there, and I fell in love with it. I cannot put this all over my face. I do find that it will cause little milia, like I will break out. But it's 5 different kinds of hyaluronic acid. Put it on my hands, and I put it here, okay? Not like an eye cream. I put it like on my cheeks right here. The only place I really break out is like here, you know, that I'm really prone to. Sometimes in the middle of my forehead, just rarely. But yeah, I put it here, and then I rub it on my lips. It's made out of hyaluronic acid, which is what filler is made out of. If you want, I don't know if that's a thing, if it could make your filler, you know, extend. But I'm just saying, it's so nice, and I really do like it. It's expensive. A tiny bit goes a long way, and I have repurchased that. And speaking of that brand, y'all have seen me talk about this before. This is my new one. I don't want to get them mixed up. And I also, the other day when I was at the office getting my Botox, I purchased another one because they were doing such a good sale. But this is my empty. It's the Tns Advanced Plus. You have to get this one in the white. This is Advanced Plus. You guys, I feel like this is what like just makes my skin look, I don't want to say like snatched, I don't know what to say, but just feel like my face looks lifted and brighter and just younger. I don't know, but this is just such good stuff. And you would think this would be a little like anti-aging serum, you know, I'd be hesitant to put that all over. I can put this all over my face. This is probably my 3rd or 4th one that I have had, and it does not break me out. It's kind of my last step. Don't find that I always even need moisturizer after, but a lot of times, you know, I'll layer over my Clinique Moisture Surge, which I love, which I also have a giant empty of, and I have started a new one. But yeah, I don't just always slather on stuff just to sit on top of my skin. If my skin feels comfortable, then it's comfortable. But the, because too much or too little moisturizer, too little will make you break out as well. So this has a very high concentration of human growth factor ingredient, something like that. I don't know, it regenerates, you know, collagen, fine lines. It actually works. I really love it, and it's expensive. And so I tried to go back to this product, which is also kind of expensive, but I'm like, you know what, this is kind of the same thing that I would use in its place. You guys remember me talking about the Natura Bissé Diamond Extreme Mask, Marine DNA Overnight Treatment with Retinol, and I liked this. I used probably, I think I went through like 2 or 3 of these, maybe a couple years. I really liked this. And I thought, well, let me go back and see if I like it again. And when I did, I broke out. Now, I don't know if it was just my skin getting used to it again or whatever, but I was like, I can't. I'm just going back to what works. Another moisturizer that I really like, this is my morning moisturizer, the Clinique Even Better, the SPF 15 or SPF 20 Skin Tone Correcting Lotion. I have always used it in the jar. They were out of stock of that one time, so I grabbed the lotion. And I actually think, I don't know which one I prefer better. When I use this one, I'm like, oh, I really love this one. But then when I go back to the jar, I'm like, oh, I really love this one. I don't know. This one's a little thinner, but what it actually feels like on my face, I feel like it moisturizes the same. So it just depends. If you want it in a jar, grab the jar, which that's what I use every morning. Okay, whatever. This is a good product, okay? And then Moroccan Oil Dry Shampoo for dark tones. I really like this. Most dry shampoo, I've been using the Way one, right? I really like the Way one, but I would repurchase this one. I like it, especially when my hair is darker. On Christmas, Santa brought Olivia a ton of Lush stuff because she's obsessed with taking baths in my tub. She hardly ever uses her, I mean, kids are always like, she likes my big tub, and she uses her bath bombs, and she goes in my closet, she goes in here in the closet and picks out her bath bomb. She really likes, you know, so whatever. Santa brought her a bunch of Lush bath bombs, so I thought she's gonna be really into this. And so Santa picked some things up for me as well. And I gotta say, I was such a Lush junkie. You guys know years ago I loved the brand, and I find they got rid of a lot of things that I used to like. The Rockstar soap, I think another one of the soaps were gone. But I tried the Dream Cream and the American Cream shower gel again. Shower gel was good. The Dream Cream lotion was so inconsistent and I know that that's, you know, they make it themselves. It's like, you know, whatever. It's a really good company. I really like the company. But it didn't have that same, like, yumminess that it used to, because the Dream Cream used to be one of my favorites. Oh, did I accidentally, I don't know if I accidentally threw it away. I think I did. I have another thing of vitamins. Okay, so I used the American Cream and I used the Olive Branch. You guys remember the Olive Branch was my favorite, and it was the one that kind of would separate a little and you'd have to really shake it up. Well, now it's just like a clear orange, looks like a Bath and Body Works shower gel. Do you know what I mean? Still had that same scent, but I didn't feel like it had that same creaminess that it used to. I never minded shaking it. I kind of liked that. So that's kind of a bummer. Do you guys feel that? If you're obsessed with Lush, do you feel like they've changed their products? I do have another TNS. That's what sucks about that, is that it goes very fast. It's only 1 ounce of product and it is very expensive. My eye is twitching again. So I think I could get much better about the amount that I use. I think that's my problem, is that I use too much of it. So maybe I need to use just like half a pump. Okay, so I have the Extreme Recovery Cream by Colleen. Oh my gosh, y'all. So some nights I will put this all over my face. I love this stuff so much. It's such a good cream. It's her richest cream that she has, I believe. But I use it here. I get very dry here and scaly, and then I use it on my neck. You know, wearing a mask, you know, I get dry here, you know, if you're out a lot and you have to wear a mask, even then, like, I feel like I get dry there, you know, and when I exfoliate, I always really make sure to scrub that area. It's just one of those spots. I have the Lemire Lip Volumizer, obsessed. I have a brand new one of these, and I think I even have an old one in my purse that's like almost out. I use this every single day. When I'm out and about, it's just, you know, I'll use it before bed. It's just an all-around good lip product. I could use it like the look that I did today. I could just do, which I think that is what I used today. I just used my Lancome Natural Mauve Lip Liner and then just put that on. So that's always good. The Revision Skincare, the Neck to Firm Advanced. I think I talked about this in one of my Walmart videos a long time ago. The Revision Skincare is a great, I think like a clinical type brand of skincare as well. And I really liked this, the Neck to Firm. I may repurchase this at some point, but yeah, I liked having just a product for your neck. And yeah, again, as you get older, that is an area where you're gonna see, especially like if we're in bed, this is my thing, if I'm in bed at night, I'm like looking at my phone, or if I'm looking down, you know, I don't know, maybe things show, I don't know, maybe that is gonna be like more of an issue with like us and like our generation, or not even our generation, but just everyone now, you know, laying in bed, watching TV or looking down at our phones, the neck bands, right? So anyways, I loved that. It was not greasy. I would put it on, you know, and just focus it there. So I might repurchase that. I really like that. But like I said, I've just been using the Colleen mostly. And what else was I using for that? I think, I was using her CBD oil. I really like her CBD oil. It's very calming. I use that on my neck as well. So I really like that. Okay, the Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray. Love. I don't like their dry shampoo. I really don't like their dry shampoo at all. I prefer, honestly, Dove makes a great, I have it right here. Dove makes a great one that I like. The Clarifying Dry Shampoo with Charcoal. They have a bunch of different kinds. Dove is, I always find that their hair care stuff has always been good. Like, I've always found some good things. But anyways, The dry shampoo, I like to do that, and then I prefer getting something separate like this, like a dry texturizing spray where like if my hair is clean and I get out of the shower and my hair is dry, whatever, and I want a little bit of oomph, not for like a look like this, but you know, if I'm gonna do my hair, whatever, I don't wanna junk it up with dry shampoo over clean hair just for some texture. Use a product like this. And I think you just get a better result, and I do have another one of those. Those last to be a long time. That bottle I probably had for 2 years, honestly, and I bought a new one a couple months ago, like right when I ran out of that, and I probably only used it a couple times, so I don't mind splurging on that because it lasts me a long time. But dry shampoo is something that I go through quickly, and yeah, like the Moroccan Oil or the Way is a little spendier for me, because I do purchase them so often, so I do prefer finding a good one at the drugstore like that Dove, so I probably will go back to the Dove. I have one of my Clinique acne solutions, the liquid makeup. This is such, I mean, I've used these for years. It's kind of like always been my go-to, but I, you know, usually in these videos, like I'll have a lot more than that, but I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless, the Flawless Foundation. Love that. With the, this brush. You guys, no matter what foundation you use, even with my Lancome sticks, I use this. The Lancome sticks have the brush made into it. That's what I'm wearing. That's what I've been wearing. But oh my gosh, you guys, like, this is just the best brush, okay? The Trish Mcevoy Wet Dry Even Skin Brush, I love. And then like for your contour, for your, you know, you can just use, it's just such a good brush. I love that brush. And the coverage that you get with, it's just, it's such a good one, okay? Let me get all of the rest of the little things out so that I'm not jangling. Okay, the Kerastase Blow Dry Care, Blow Dry Cream, leave-in, whatever. This is the type of hair product that I love to use. Air dry my hair, whatever, let it air dry for a minute, put this on, you know, then comb out my hair, right? It just protects it, heat protection, whatever. I love a product like that. I have been using that for, a product like that for years, not necessarily that one. So you'll know I'm obsessed with the Colleen stuff. I did talk about this in a recent video where I was showing her cute little travel kits where she had the minis of this. And when she first came out with her hair line, it was the shampoo, the conditioner that I just showed you, and a serum, like an oil. And I liked that, but a serum is something that I can't always use, but I do like to use, like, you know, for a hairstyle like this, just very lightly, you know, or sometimes I do use it on wet hair. I don't know, just the tiniest bit, but it's not something that I'm using all the time. I was like, oh gosh, I really wish she would have a product like that. And lo and behold, she created like the best one I've ever used. I love the smell. I love everything that it does. A lightweight styling cream, leave-in treatment, defends against heat, humidity, and smoothing while maintaining body and movement, all the things that I want, right? So I really have been loving that. So check that out. And really, really love her products. I have one of my lash serums. I really, really love this. One thing, I mean, y'all, this has changed. It's changed my eyelashes, and people are like, oh, you have good eyelashes anyways, whatever. I know, but if you look back at videos from even just like 3 years ago, whatever, my lashes weren't super good at that point. I mean, they were okay, but I was wearing a lot of false lashes during those years. Do you remember there was that chunk of time where I was using false lashes all the time? And that's why I kind of got into this, because I felt like I would have really good eyelash months and then 1 month where there would be like a chunk missing. It was just like, you know, just a cycle. And even before I used false lashes, that's kind of how my lashes have always been. So I thought, whatever, I'm gonna try this. They've literally tripled in length. I don't use mascara every day. Like, they look like little bundles. Like, they're just so much better. And I do use them on my lower, although I kind of stopped doing that because I did feel like sometimes it would make that lower lash line look red. So I'm gonna stop, you know, so I kind of stopped doing that. I don't feel like I really need to do it down there. But I have personally loved it. I know people have, you know, mixed feeling about, you know, I know some people that swear by only Latisse and that Revitalash didn't work for them, or the opposite, or they like a different brand. My biggest thing is, you know, I was talking to somebody that was like, oh, well, I use it for a couple weeks. And I'm like, you've got, I mean, I have been using it for maybe almost two years now. I think this August will be 2 years because I got it during the anniversary sale a couple years ago. That's how I was, I kind of got into it. But I have a new one, and I use it at night only. I'm religious about it. Once you start seeing the results, you just can't stop using it because it's just so good. I've never skipped it. So it's about consistency. If you use it just here and there, you're not gonna notice results. I started noticing a difference right around the 2-week mark. I noticed that my lashes that I already had were a little longer. I noticed that new growth was coming in. Now I don't notice so much new little spiky growth, or, you know, they never looked squirrely or crazy or anything. They just got longer. And I really like using mascara, obviously, like I think it looks, but I think my lashes look even better without mascara. I just think they look soft and healthy and just, I don't know. And then they do make brow serum as well, but the new brow is my favorite. This has honestly changed my brows too. Wait, oh gosh, I don't want to get confused. This is this is the one I'm using now. Oh my gosh, yes. And then this is my empty, yes, oh, very empty. So yeah, I love that. I just cake it on every night, and it has really filled in my brows. I used to really pencil my brows and really fill in a lot, and all that I'm using today is this, which is another one of my empties. It's the Benefit Gimme Brow. And this is shade 2, although I started using shade 3, and I think I like shade 3 better. So that's what I'm using today, is the shade 3. I have a Buxom Kimberly lip gloss, which is one of my favorite lip glosses ever. I love these Buxom lip glosses, and the Kimberly is one of the sparkly ones. It's probably my favorite sparkly one. And my favorite like cream one is the White Russian, which is very good. My eye creams. So when I was talking about the Pericone earlier, I should have mentioned these. I ran out of both of my eye creams pretty much at the same time. The Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Eye Cream. I say run out. I probably have 2 more nights maybe left. Maybe 3. But I thought I'd go ahead and show it because it's sitting here and I've got my new one ready to go. And with eye creams, especially like these, you know, I like to try new things. I get bored with an eye cream, or I'll say, okay, I'll move on to something else. When I was looking up eye creams and, you know, what they do, whatever, this one just sounds the best of everything that it does. The smoothing, the wrinkle smoothing, the plumping, whatever. The ingredients. This is also from that same line that has my favorite, the Benefiance Shiseido eye patches, which I'm going to repurchase those soon. Right now, I'm almost through Trish Mcevoy, and I have a few more of my Chanel ones, you know. So when I get through with those, I'm gonna repurchase the Shiseido. I really love those. Those are good to use like at night as a treatment. In the morning, I would say maybe like those Gold Wander ones are good to use, or the Trish Mcevoy Triangle of Light. I'll link to all those and I'll describe it below because I know that was a lot. But anyways, I repurchased this because it was just that good, and I very rarely repurchase a nighttime eye cream because like I just move on to something else. Even if I love the eye cream, I'll move on to something else just to try something else. But nothing I feel excited me or compared to this. And honestly, I will say it's because my eye area has looked really good with this. So I've really loved that. And then the Pericone Smoothing and Brightening Under Eye Cream. This is what I use in the morning. The Shiseido is what I use at night. And then this one I probably have, you know, just a tiny bit left, but I thought I'd go ahead and show it because I'll probably be out of this in about a week. But I use this every morning. Makeup goes on just great over it. But I have this that I've never really gotten into, the Glam Glow Bright Eyes. So I'm gonna use that. And also I have the Kylie Skin, the eye cream. This has like caffeine. It's, to me, I think targeted more towards like a daytime night cream. Do you know what I mean? Or a daytime eye cream. A daytime eye cream, okay, that's what word. A daytime eye cream. So I'm gonna try this before I just like ran out and repurchased another Pericone, but this is so good. The Smoothing and Brightening is a very, very good eye cream. I have 2 of these Hourglass, the Arch Fiber Brow Gels. These are so good if you can get the right color. I love this product, and I think I liked it more when I was more blonde, or maybe I was just doing my brows different, I don't know. I can't find a good color now that's not, doesn't have a gray tint. Even the darker brunette ones are a little too gray, and it looks like I have like gray eyebrows. I literally thought my eyebrows were going gray, and I looked and it was like I was using the blonde shade. I'm like, no wonder. I have a Dior Show. I love that, but I've been using the Lancome. This has been my favorite. The Lash Idol has been my favorite, and then I also have the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes by Charlotte Tilbury. And then as far as face masks go, this is a face mask, but it's kind of like a treatment. It's the Sukari Baby Facial, the 25% AHA, 2% BHA, and again, I always say like this mask is so amazing because it literally says that it cleans the lining of your pores, exfoliates the pore lining, and gets rid of dead skin cells. Honestly, this stuff is amazing. Mine kind of broke, and I just if yours ever does that, which I don't remember why it did that, it will not screw back on, but if you just hold it down, it will still pump out. But finally I got through it. I will definitely be repurchasing that. This is just a must-have. I love that. And I also, I've really been liking this. Maybe, I mean, I don't know what this has to do with it, it's not empty, but the Tatcha Violet C Radiance Mask, the purple one. You need just the tiniest bit. And then of course, I really like Colleen's, the Detox Mask. Oh, that's, I think I have another one, so that's a good, oh, did I get on my nose? That's a good empty to show. This is so good, you guys. If you were like me and you do break out every now and then, but yet you don't want one of those masks that makes your skin feel so dry, I did use one. It was I'm looking at like a robe hanging there. The Natura Bissi Stabilizing Cleansing Mask. I had heard so many great things. There's this blogger, the skincare blogger, that raves about that. And I used it, and it was one of those old school masks that just dries you out. It just sucked the life out of my face. But this, you guys, the Colleen Rothschild Clarifying Detox Mask, it has, I think it has like silver. Okay, removes trapped dirt and debris. Charcoal, acts like a magnet, drawing out pore and clogging impurities. Blah, blah, blah. You can use it as a spot treatment. And I think it also, it doesn't say here, but it has like some sort of like silver ingredient, which is antibacterial or something. Very good. And you know, you get that effect that it is clarifying, but when you rinse it off, it almost leaves your skin feeling like slippery and comfortable. It never feels like this life is being sucked out of your skin. So, but yet it's the most heavy duty, like clarifying mask that I have, and I do have another one, so I'm ready to go with that. So that's it, you guys. So much beauty talk, I know, but like I love these because it's just a way to talk about so many beauty products. And honestly, there wasn't too many things that I've just hated. You know, I tend to stick with what works. I love trying new things. If something's gimmicky, if something's kind of, I'll of course tell you, but I haven't ran into a ton of terrible things lately. Of course, there's things I prefer over different things, and so I kind of like how this video covers all of those bases. You could just see what I'm loving, see what I didn't like, see what I'm actually using, which I think again is just so satisfying. I've always loved those empties videos, or years and years ago when YouTube, like when I first started YouTube, people would show the videos, products I've hit pan on or things and that's the thing with me, like with eyeshadows or something, or blush, I'm not really using a ton of eyeshadows, or a ton of, you know what I mean, or things that I use tend to last a little longer. So I don't know, but skincare, you know, body care, facial, you know, hair care, lotion, you know, foundation, things like that, I really do go through. So anyways, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I still love spending the time with you today and talking beauty. Check out some of these things. I'll link to everything that I can, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye, y'all.